Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tony Awards season, which I don't know how many Broadway people are subscribed to me, but I'm a Broadway person, if you don't know. I used to have a podcast called Word of Your Broadway on Spotify. I haven't posted on it in quite a while. I wasn't quite ready to bring it back yet, but I did want to talk about this year's Tony Award nominations, so I figured this can be a YouTube video. I'm not gonna go too in depth about any of these, but I am just gonna give my very brief opinions on them. I think this is a really good season. I'm so excited for the Tonys. Cynthia Erivo is hosting them. Great choice, because no offense, I can't do another year of Ariana DeBose. I love Ariana DeBose, but it's time for someone else. First of all, Buena Vista Social Club. It is tied with, I believe, Death Becomes Her and maybe Happy Ending for most Tonys nominated. I think they have 10 each, which is crazy. I just did some short research on Buena Vista Social Club. From what I've seen, it looks really captivating, really enticing. I don't speak Spanish, so it's a little daunting to me, but I've heard specifically Mickey Joe's Theater on YouTube. He said that you don't have to know Spanish to love the story, so maybe it's like a In the Heights type situation. And then we have Death Becomes Her, which has a really strong female cast. Michelle Williams is in it. I saw her on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade singing If You Want Perfection. That song is incredible. The only thoughts I have on this show from what I've seen is that if it does not win for Best Costumes, they got scammed hard. Those costumes, Michelle Williams's amethyst, coat, I don't even know what it is, dress, coat thing, is incredible. And Megan Hilty is in the show. I love her. She does so many awesome costume changes. We have Boop, which is the Betty Boop musical. I think it looks really fun. I love in the promo videos, there's this little robot dog. He's adorable. I don't know if it's a puppet. It's probably a puppet, but it's really cute. I love the leading girl that plays Betty Boop. Her name is Jasmine Amy Rogers. She seems so cool. I love her, and her voice is really her voice is really soothing. I was watching her Broadway.com vlogs, and I was like, I could listen to her talk for hours. Also, Angelica Hale is making her Broadway debut in this show. I watched her season of America's Got Talent years ago, so it's really cool to see her on Broadway. Floyd Collins, Jeremy Jordan's show. Not impressed by what I've seen so far, surprisingly. The only note I have written down is nothing to say except for I need July 11th to come so I can hear Lizzie McAlpine sing Through the Mountain. We have Dead Outlaw, which is a cowboy musical. So up my alley. It's crazy. The promo that I've seen of this show is if you took Hadestown, mixed it with Girl from the North Country, and added a ton of F-bombs. That is this show, and I love it. There's a song in it called, I think it's Indian Train. That song is really good. Swept Away just kind of snuck into the Tonys. They only have one nomination for Best Set Design, and I'm so glad they got that because the set for that show looked amazing. The set and the lighting. I'm really surprised they didn't get nominated for lighting. It's a John Gallagher Jr. show. I love him. I love Spring Awakening. Moritz is my favorite character of all time, so every time I see John in something new, I'm like, yes. I will say, though, the music videos for the show are very cringe. They are very cringe. They're giving We Will Never Die vibes, millennial Tumblr core 2013 vibes. But that's fine. That's fine, because the show looks really cool. My personal least favorite show of the season, and that is Operation Mincemeat. It seems like it has a really strong plot. It's based on a true story about World War II, and I think it's inspired by the Netflix movie with Colin Firth of the same name. I love a good historical musical, but something about this one, I just don't vibe with it. I don't even have any substantial reasons why I don't like it. It's just not my thing personally, and I've given it a lot of chances and I just can't get into it. My two favorite shows of the season. I love both of these shows. We have Just in Time. Okay, Black Coffee by Bobby Darin is one of my favorite songs of all time. I love Bobby Darin. So when I heard that there's a Bobby Darin musical on Broadway right now, I freaked out. And then I found out Jonathan Groff plays him, and I freaked out even more. And then I found the Broadway.com vlogs, and I found out that Erica Henningsen is in it as well. I love Jonathan and Erica so much, and the fact that they're in a show together just makes me so happy. I cannot wait for the cast album. Right now I just have to survive off of the YouTube clips like I did with Gatsby. Whenever that first teaser for Gatsby came out for the My Green Light song, which is best song ever anyway, I watched it on YouTube on repeat until it came out on Spotify, and that's what I'm doing with these Bobby Darin songs. I watched a clip, I think he was singing Beyond the Sea on Late Night or something. I was just like, this is Broadway. This is Broadway. I took kind of a break from listening to theater for a while because I think especially last season there were so many pop contemporary musicals, and I do love contemporary musicals. I loved The Outsiders last year, but so many musicals were just starting to feel like pop concerts, and that's not really why I love Broadway. I love those shows, I respect those shows, so much work goes into those shows. However, when I see shows like Just in Time and I see the flashy costumes, the tuxedos, the jazz music, the tap dancing, like that is true musical theater New York to me, and that's why I love Broadway so much. And it just made me so happy seeing all of that combined. All of the different elements are perfect. I can't believe it didn't get nominated for Best Musical. I'm so sad it didn't, but it did get some nominations, thankfully, so I really hope they win at least one. And then from a plot and promotion standpoint, my favorite show of the season is Maybe Happy Ending with Darren Criss and Helen J. Shen. It is so original. It's directed by Michael Arden, who I love so much, one of my favorite directors. It's a musical about robots, and it is so cute. It's so cute. It has such a cozy, intimate setting, which I love in musicals. The songs are not super belty. You don't have to be an amazing singer to sing these songs. It really feels like if you combined Alice by Heart, which is my favorite show of all time, with like WALL-E, the Disney movie. That's exactly what it feels like. It is so cute and wholesome and sweet, and it doesn't have to be super flashy or big to portray how cute the story is, and I love it so much. Helen J. Shen was not nominated for a Tony, which makes me so sad because as much as I love Darren Criss, every time I watch a clip from the show, my eyes are just gravitated towards Helen the whole time. I think she's beautiful. She's such a good singer. She's a good actress. I just love her. So I am thankful Darren is nominated for this show, but Helen is not, and that makes me sad. Something else I love about this show is how much content there is between the Broadway.com vlogs, the music videos, the official clips, and I watched this one like really cool video where it was from like the tech guy, and he was giving a breakdown of like the lights and the sound and all this stuff, and they just give so many behind the scenes looks at the show and how the show comes together, and I love that because in another lifetime I worked in theater tech. I know that being a theater photographer is still one of my biggest dreams in the whole world. I've done photography work for a musical before. I just love the behind the scenes of theater. I think it's so cool and so underappreciated. So seeing how much appreciation this show gives to the behind the scenes and the tech and the writing and all that stuff, I love that. If any show is gonna win Best Musical, I really, really hope it's this one. It deserves it so much in my opinion. Those are some of my thoughts on the Tony nominations. I don't follow plays as much, so I don't have any opinions on the nominated plays, except I will say I really want to see that Stranger Things play. It looks so good. But those are my thoughts on the musical nominations. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.